And here we are at the beginning of Silver's story. And
Funny, I don't remember Crisis
sorry.
City looking this good.
I must have accidentally inserted Terminator 2.
Funny, I don't remember
Uh,
Silver being able to fly.
Yeah, you can't do this in the game.
Where's the bar?
yeah.
So it's never
Oh, no,
explained
fire.
how Silver or Blaze have special powers. They just sort of have psychic abilities just cuz.
Well,
and no one else seems to exist in this world besides those two, despite what
It's the
Silver says.
future.
is it ever explained how anyone has their special powers? I mean, how can Sonic run that fast? Oh wait, he can't run that fast in this game. I forgot. I'm sorry.
Hey, remember me? I'm from Sonic Rush. A good game.
I was needlessly shoehorned in here for whatever reason.
And why can't we do that in the game?
I've asked that
I always-
question twice already.
I always
Was
liked
that
the
a-
theory that Silver had like radiation sickness or some kind of radiation defect
Oh,
that made him have
oh.
psychic powers. I don't know, just because he's living in this fire-torn future, maybe he got powers somehow, I don't know. But whatever.
I have a theory. With that little light show that Silver just put on now, he used up pretty much an entire game's worth of power. And so for the entire rest of the game, he is going to be just about out of power, and that's why he can't do that anymore while you're actually playing as him. Either that, or he just decided to stop flying and play a platforming level just to give Iblis a sporting chance. I don't know.
He's honorable.
And now we are introduced to the entirety of Silver's gameplay. You pick stuff up and you throw it at shit.
The sad thing is, this one level, is pretty much the most variety in objects that you can throw that you will see throughout this entire game. Every other level, it's boxes, and more boxes, and the occasional spike ball, and boxes, and boxes, and boxes.
Are there boxes in this game?
Yeah, I know, it's crazy, isn't it? It's nice to
Although
know that
still-
even that even several hundred years after like the city falls apart and stuff, there will still be neatly stacked crates everywhere.
They have the best containers, after all.
Explosive ones, even.
That
could
don't
disturb-
respawn.
Yeah.
Don't even get me started on the respawning boxes.
Yeah, Blaze, you feel like helping out?
I forget, is it now or is it until later that Silver gets a little bit of a ground pound move where he can stun the enemies around him so he can pick them up?
He gets
That's
that
one
a
of-
bit later.
Yeah, that's one of his purchasable upgrades.
So right now, the only way he can attack people is by throwing objects, and if you're not surrounded by objects, you can't attack an enemy at all.
No,
Well-
you can. He has a little slight move, but
You can do this somewhat pointless pimp slap.
Well,
Oh yeah,
it's-
the one where you have to be really close just to use it.
yeah, but that's less pointless than Sonic's stupid kick move, because at least there's a purpose to it. You can stun an enemy, and then you can pick that enemy up and throw it at another enemy. Here I am trying to throw a box at that pipe.
and it's failing to fall over.
Yeah.
It's stuck on the
It's-
wall there.
And as I'm trying to get more stuff, it falls down off camera.
Bongsy,
hell?
bouncy, bouncy.
All right. And as I'm trying to get more power-ups, pop.
What the f-
It spawned in underneath
So-
me.
In addition to having psychokinesis, he also has pipe creation beam.
Not as handy as you might think.
Now, I said during Sonic's playthrough that I liked Silver the most because his gameplay seemed to fuck up less for me. Wouldn't you know it, the moment I start recording this game, his gameplay starts screwing itself over, like, into the stratosphere or something. Everything that can go wrong will go wrong, and you'll see that as we play through the rest of the levels I've recorded so far.
The enemy just got run over by a car.
I broke the bridge, and the car slid down.
So Havoc's physics engine is useful.
No more like the owner forgot to put on the handbrake.
I was considering calling Silver Havoc the Hedgehog, but it just seemed too badass for this character. I'm sorry, but it has to be Pothead the Porcupine.
Yes, it's the Pothead the Porcupine playthrough, not the Silver playthrough.
It's like,
And
He
Blaze
must always
keeps
be referred to as
dying.
Pothead from now on.
I love playing catch with the evil alien fireball things.
Makes more sense than playing tennis with Ganon.
I suppose. Yeah.
Uh,
Wait, why does that make more sense than playing tennis with Ganon?
because it's expected that someone with psychic powers can catch stuff with it,
I
rather
suppose.
than a sword that bats energy balls straight back.
No, I'm not following.
Okay. Now I have to keep chucking this car back and forth to open a wall.
Wow, if we're this bored during the first level, imagine commentating over the rest of the game.
Well, there's nothing to
Silver's
say. It's the entire game. Just pick up a box, throw it. Pick up a box, throw it.
We already played through what's probably the best part of the game. Now we're just left with leftovers.
I really
Well-
hate Silver's gameplay in this game. It's always been boring to me. It's always been just like the worst experience. Like, of all the three characters, Sonic, Shadow, and Silver, I hate Silver the most. I hate how slow he is. I hate how his boxes will sometimes not hit enemies because it hits other boxes that you're holding.
Well, he's unfinished.
Yeah.
Like, wasn't how many upgrades were supposed to be in the final product that weren't on it?
Well, I know there was one that was supposed to make him fast.
And then why did they skip that one?
I know! It's Sonic the Hedgehog! Their whole thing is being fast.
In fact, instead we get that useless teleport dash move that we're going to see later. I know we are.
You mean the one that sends you 2 inches
2
forward?
feet forward. Yeah.
I never got the point of that. I really don't. I wanted to point something out, though, that's just this level for some reason. But for some reason, Silver's camera is really fucking slow during this level. I don't know why, and I don't know if it happens every time or if it just glitched out this one time. But his camera is like molasses for me in this level. Whenever you see me rotating the camera, it's going to be moving
You're
really
gonna go for
slowly.
that, aren't
That's
you?
why.
Uh,
Why not? It's right there.
Don't succumb to fate.
No, Silver, this is not great. Not at all.
Fuck you. I'm not fighting you. I don't have a car to chuck at you. I'm helpless.
hey, look, we're at the good part of the level where you play as Blaze.
Why
Yeah.
would people her over Sonic? I don't see it, but maybe you guys can elaborate.
Well, I
just
do
think
like
she-
her
she
moveset.
She has a bit more variety in attacking than Sonic. She has an
I do-
actual double jump. And I just think she's a bit easier to control.
She can also do a homing attack from the ground, which is fairly useful, and her
Look
fire
how fast
attack.
that was. Jesus.
That was a dash pad. It doesn't count.
No, Blaze, come back. Get back in my DS.
Go back to the good games.
What I really like is her fire cyclone move. That is made of wind. It is awesome.
It's like, why couldn't the whole game just be this? Yeah.
Oh, come on.
Silver's dead. Good.
that was an
Blaze- We can play as Blaze the rest of the game, thank you.
That,
Wait,
No.
did he die or he just couldn't be bothered?
that was an automatic spring. How did I miss the rail?
Because the game hates you, that's why.
I love the fire move. Ow.
And also,
So-
Sonic 06 pretty much ruined Blaze's backstory by confusing so many fans on what the hell her backstory was supposed to be.
I think everyone
'Cause
just ignores this game with regards to that.
Yeah. Like, in
Hey.
Sonic Rush, she came from an alternate dimension which had Soul Emeralds and not Chaos Emeralds. And then Sonic 06 comes in, it's like, oh no, she's from the future. The?
And the Soul Emeralds are never mentioned at
Well,
any point.
people would defend the point that isn't it at the end of Silver Story she's sent to a different dimension?
That still makes no sense.
How did she
Yep.
become a princess?
Yeah, I was gonna say, isn't she
Okay,
like a
never mind.
princess though? She's supposed to be like this princess who's really moody and I don't know.